Amazon sellers, Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals are here, and the next 7 days are by far the best time of the year to find profitable products to sell on Amazon and kick off your Q4 rush the best way possible. In this video, I'm going to show you a bunch of tips and tricks you need to know to maximize your Black Friday, Cyber Monday sourcing. So let's jump inside my laptop and get after it and show you guys everything you need to know to maximize Black Friday, Cyber Monday. Also want to let you guys know the only SellerAmp sale we do all year is now live between now and December 3rd. So make sure you take a look at the link in the description or the link on your SellerAmp Chrome extension at the top to go ahead and lock in savings on our annual plan and get 12 months for the price of 9, the only discount we do all year on SellerAmp. Let's jump inside my screen and talk a bunch of Black Friday, Cyber Monday sourcing tips and tricks. So guys, we're here inside my screen, and in this video, I'm just show you guys a bunch of stuff you really need to know about to maximize Black Friday, Cyber Monday sourcing. The first profitable product we're taking a look at today, we can see, is currently buy boxing for about $35 on Amazon. And then over on this website, it's over here where we can actually buy it for $18 right here. It's an example of something that's profitable at the advertised price on a specific website, which is actually pretty rare. You guys hear me say it all the time, for example, but very rarely will you find a profitable product just profitable at the price it is on a specific retailer here. Typically, you're going to make it profitable, and that's where tons of beginner sellers go wrong, is they don't get what that actually looks like. So we can see this is an example here of actually finding a product profitable. Typically, you make a product profitable, and I'm going to show you guys a bunch of examples of what that looks like in this video here. But we can see this is an example of an item we can buy for 18, sell for 35 on Amazon. We can see 37% ROI right here on SellerAmp. Keepa chart looks excellent with the competition going down, price going up right here. And we can see this is just an example of a nice profitable winning product here. The next example is an example of a type of item where we actually make it profitable. And this is where a lot of your Black Friday, Cyber Monday wins are going to come from. So if we take a look at this item right here, we can see it's going for about 25 bucks on the Gap Factory website. So if we plug in 25 bucks right here on SellerAmp, we can see that leaves us just about break even right here and only a 2% ROI. So a lot of people would just avoid this product and just keep it moving, for example, right here. However, taking a look down here at the Keepa chart, we can see this is actually an example of a product that we can see people are making money on right here because the competition's gone down, the price is trending up right here, and it's also just been in this price range for a while. So it would make a lot of logical sense that there's somewhere out here or some way we can go ahead and make this SKU profitable. And what that's going to be, guys, is actually taking a look at the Capital One Shopping Chrome extension. It's free. You definitely want to have it, Capital One Shopping here, right? So if we go ahead and we can see this 15% off works right here. So now we can go ahead and take off 15% from this right here. And now this buy cost gets down even further, but I'm not done. I also want to toss in a discounted gift card right here as well. So we can take a look over here on CardBear or TopCashBack and add in a discounted gift card right here and make this item even more profitable. And then we can see on this SKU, for example, we can get 10% plus, even in some case, GCX is one of my favorites here, 14, 13% off right here. So if I go ahead and take off, let's say, 13% for a discounted gift card right here, this listing becomes even better. And that's how we took this item from just about break even to a 40% ROI. And this is how you're going to do this stuff for Black Friday sourcing. I can't, state this enough. You're not really going to find stuff good. Occasionally you will, but you most likely are going to make stuff good. And now, on Gap, that coupon code and those discounted gift cards, that creates a lot of profit margin in these specific SKUs. And that's the name of the game with online arbitrage. Another example of putting that into practice in a different way is this item on Walmart. We can see this item is going for about $14 on Walmart right here. And then we can see over on Amazon, there's actually no buy box in this product. There can totally be good no buy box products that sell well. So don't automatically, avoid listings that don't buy box. Check the Keepa chart, see if there's movement on it. For example, we can see 29 bucks currently is the lowest price, which is where sales go when there's no buy box, for example, right here. So plugging this in, we can see plugging in a $14 buy cost right here, we can see that's not quite good. However, Walmart takes what's called tax exempt, otherwise known as like a reseller's permit, for example. So if I plug in, does Walmart take tax exempt, which you can just get on your state's website, you definitely want to get it for the future. It's also really helpful in cases like this too. And you can literally just look up and we can see Walmart has a tax exempt program, for example, right here. So I currently have sales tax factored in on my SellerAmp calculator, but if I'm using, and connecting my reseller certificate to my Walmart account, I can avoid that sales tax as I'm purchasing for reselling purposes. So taking off that 5% that I've currently factored in, now we can see we're getting close, for example. And over on CardBear, there's also discounted gift cards for Walmart too. So I can see I can, snag literally, 7.5% off with card cash right here over on CardBear. So taking off, 7.5% right here. So minus 7.5% gets even better. Keeping going further with this, another thing a lot of beginner sellers sleep on is actually running the FBM numbers on SellerAmp. So items that are above 20 bucks, but very, very light, like under 1 pound, like this item 7 ounces, for example, right here. Actually, FBM super nice. So if I rock and roll down here, I can filter over to FBM right here and plug in like, $5 for estimated FBM shipping. If you want a good walkthrough on that, go to howtofbm.com. It'll break down all the weight and cost for FBM. It's completely free right there. So we can see this listing goes from something that a lot of sellers see at a 20% ROI. But if we take off that sales tax, take off that discounted gift card, run the FBM numbers, now it becomes significantly better right here. And that's the name of the game, is you're going to miss out on so much of that stuff if you're not implementing coupon codes, discounted gift cards, sales tax, the FBM numbers, etc. right there. And it's just really, really important. Another thing you want to go ahead and use when you're doing manual sourcing, which is basically manually going through a supplier's website, cross-referencing over to Amazon that a lot of you guys don't use yet, is going to be the SellerAmp Quick View Simplified SellerAmp QVS extension, which just embeds a lot of this data on your Amazon search page, which is really, really helpful. Just go to selleramp.com/QVS or just search SellerAmp QVS on the Google Chrome store. Go ahead and get that attached to your Google Chrome. It's going to make your Amazon search page sourcing a lot easier when you're doing manual sourcing and manually going through Gap or manually going through Jellycat or manually going through Lululemon, for example, and checking for profitable products. When you actually search them over on Amazon, having SellerAmp QVS makes that significantly easier right there. You definitely want to make sure you use that. That's completely free and including your SellerAmp subscription right there as well. Another thing you guys definitely want to be implementing on top of Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals is going to be coupon codes that just pop up like email, account, and text sign-up coupons. For example, so like Lululemon, if you just go on Lululemon.com, a 15% code will pop up. So this buy cost isn't 38 right here, which is actually still profitable. It's 38 minus 15%. And we'd want to check CardBear to see if there's any discounted gift cards. We'd also just want to Google and see if they take tax exempt, if there's any type of rewards programs, for example. That's another thing you definitely want to research as well. We can see those email, account, and text sign-up coupons that pop up are really, really helpful. And then in terms of being able to use those again and again for email signups, did you just put like a plus sign and like anything within, embedded within your email address? You can just use it again and again. Or you can use what's called a catch-all email, which you can just set up via Namecheap. So if you just go on YouTube and type and then how to set up a catch-all email, catch ALL, all one word, how to set up a catch-all email via Namecheap, you can get unlimited email sign-up coupons. And you can also set it up and use Text Now and Google Voice to go ahead and get unlimited text sign-up coupons as well. Or you can just try unsubscribing and then resubscribing. Sometimes that'll work on different text sign-up coupons as well. So don't sleep on those types of coupons. They'll just pop up for signups. There's a ton of those to take advantage of on top of the ones that show on Capital One Shopping and Coupon Birds. The extensions, you can also just find a lot of coupons on Google too. And it's just really, really important. What you guys need to get as you're doing product research is that there's always ways to get items cheaper on different websites too. It's really, really important. And the last thing you guys want to make sure you're doing as you're doing product research is making sure that you're tracking your leads correctly over time. This item we can see is going for like 33 on Amazon. Over on Thrive, it's going for only $19.20 though. So if we plug this in, this is close to being good. It's not quite there though. However, historically, taking a look on Keepa, this actually has been profitable a lot of the time in the past. So if we take a look at where this was, this is a nice profitable product. What most people do in this case is they just keep scrolling and don't check back on this in the future, anything like that. So what I'm going to do instead right now is to track this correctly is I'm going to rock and roll down here and I'm going to add this to an almost good spreadsheet on SellerAmp right here, which is really, really important. I also like having a purchase leads one and an out of stock one, for example, too. And what I also like to do in this case is go to track product right here on Keepa, and I can actually set up to get an email notification when this becomes good again. So I don't recommend, buying stuff and hoping it goes up in the future, but I do recommend having a catalog of leads and keep a tracking alert set to get notified of the stuff in the future. And that's really the name of the game and what's really, really important to note as you're doing manual sourcing, as you're doing storefront stocking for these Black Friday, Cyber Monday deals, is you need to be implementing these other ways to lower buy costs. And that's going to create so many profitable products because your competitors, as your storefront stocking that you can see, have tons of reviews. They're implementing these different discounts in terms of coupon codes, gift cards, tax exempt, etc., to lower their buy costs and create more profit margins. You don't find stuff good. Mostly, you make stuff good. Now, if you guys have any questions about this stuff, please let me know down below in the comments. If you want personalized one-on-one help, take a look at my coaching program application link down below in the description. And our only SellerAmp sale of the year is going to expire Wednesday, December 3rd. So make sure you guys take advantage of that as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one.